Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for AEW Collision. I mean, nobody didn't say that. I'm like, I got to go in there. I got to go. So please like, comment, subscribe. We're watching AEW Collision and AEW Collision alone. Thank you, Jesus. There are no other shows on. Okay, so I am going to be watching one show and one show only. Thank you. I'm a show. Okay, so. Make sure you comment below. I will try to do polls. Didn't plan on it, but I'm gonna try. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of them will let you know the first match because I'm struggling to get my internet connected to my TV. It's trapped on a soap opera drama that I'm looking at.
Hassan is already here with us. What's up,
Happy
Mr.
birthday,
Hassan?
Anika, by the way.
Yep. Happy birthday, Anika.
Yeah, I gotta find it. I got to find. I got
We
to
won't we
find
won't be rude
Ooh.
and ask you how old you is.
Well, she already told us. She told us yesterday.
And that what 33?
Hmm.
it. That's younger than me, man. I'm sad. Uh,
But it's
uh,
older than me.
boo you, boo you.
Nice, Hassan. Glad you had a
I
nice.
think I'm older than everybody except for ALW, and I'm still not for sure about that.
I'm 46, so
Oh yeah, at least one person cleared me.
I'll be 47 in just a couple months here, September. So
Okay, so let's see if it'll play. Let's see if it'll play. Happy birthday, nigga! Yay!
woo,
Yay!
yay!
Now we got to plan Sammy's.
Yeah, I was struggling for
Boo!
them two child.
Boo!
I don't know if you born my idea
Boo!
for people in the ring.
He's gonna stay 29.
No, come to the.
Oh, who's out on
No, I was booing the Jushin Thunder Liger disrespect. Boo!
Who don't
Respect
know who that
Liger.
man,
Boo!
who don't know who that man is? I'm sorry to this man. I don't know who this man is. That what he said. At least you holding my trophy. That's the problem. Back up.
Who don't know who Jason the Liger is and it's a wrestling?
Young kid. Young kid.
My kids do know who Jushin Thunder Liger
That's
is.
because you teach them well. Maybe his parents did not.
He's Ricky Stark. He knows who Jushin Thunder Liger is.
He might
He's
not.
just trolling.
His
Oh,
kid,
drop the thingy,
what thingy?
the string yarn for Anika in Discord.
Oh, I didn't think she was coming.
She just
This is her birthday.
Yep.
Thought maybe she was just gonna be having a good time.
she wants to party with us. Don't do
Hell
my
yeah.
business.
That's what's up.
It is Anika's birthday today, and Sammy's birthday is in like 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, something like that.
Sammy, in the next 3 weeks, you better come up with a stay on stream because I need a
A
picture.
what thing?
I need a picture.
Bottoms up.
A picture?
Yep,
What kind of picture?
for the graphic, like we did Anika. But all the pictures I have of you are your wall.
Do you need like a picture of me as like a kid? Like what you need?
No, just a regular. You just face the camera in 3 weeks, once or twice. Now, I'm gonna take it off of the video. I just need a. You look straight into the camera.
Like the one that she did for Anika. The graphic she did for Anika. It's okay, it's he.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right. I'm gonna be here, but I'll be real big.
ALW, you okay?
No,
Oh Lord, that's not good.
I am fine.
Okay. I'm about to say because if you start coughing, we don't know.
No, I
So
just got shit going on that I don't want on camera.
oh, I was like, oh my god, he done cough so hard that I don't know what to.
No.
All right. I took this picture after the stream yesterday. Boom, there you go.
Which stream?
The 8-hour one.
You beat the stream this morning?
Right?
Yeah. I slept since then. It's yesterday to me.
Can't. I cannot deal with male logic. I really cannot. So is Ricky full heel or just like Ricky?
He's a heel to me.
I think he's just Ricky.
Hey!
Happy birthday!
Nah.
Yeah. What?
Why we have to stop? It's your birthday.
Only
You don't
two
like her birthday.
cats are
Here she is,
allowed.
all in her feelings. Don't like her birthday. Feeling old. Don't want no one to say nothing.
It's weird. I'm old.
You're not old.
You're the same age as Ricky Starks now. Congratulations.
Is that really confirmed? Because nobody, like, his birthday kept changing for
look.
us.
Are y'all like? Yeah, I don't think he got. Yeah, confirm that to see if he is 30, please.
No, he's 30. It's just like, how far of 30 is he?
How far of 30?
Man, I would have guessed 28, man.
Because at one point, he was like, his birth year put him in like 36. Then he went to 33. Then he went to 37. Then he went to 30. And now it's 33. So I'm not sure.
I swear like 2 years ago, his future was really bright at like 28, and now he's like 36.
He's like one of those soap opera kids that one day he's like a baby, and then
Yeah.
a teenager, and you just like, wait, hold up.
Thank you, spicy one.
Only 2 cats are allowed to disrespect Jushin.
Who?
The Great Muda and Murder Grandpa.
Well, yeah, I ain't telling Murder Grandpa he can't do shit.
And the Great Muda, he too busy disrespecting himself, so don't worry about that.
Well,
the Muda is his arch rival, so like it would make sense for him to do it. They're arch rivals.
Nope, please do not.
Oh look at you.
I already got his song twice. I'm good.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Well,
At least he's singing the right
Listen, at least wait a minute. Yeah, because on TikTok, they didn't, because I think because we're a business account, they gave me the most palest happy birthdays I had to choose from. Whereas you all heard on Instagram, I had to, it was pumping. I was in the house like, hey, what's up? Then I got the TikTok and I was like, what are we doing?
Hey, the best one is one time for the birthday cheat, 2 times for the birthday cheat. I'm sorry.
That's newfangled to me. I know Stevie, I know the original, and I know the Teen Titan Go one. Oh, and the Teen Teens one. It goes, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Oh no, they can't beat I was on video chat. But my nephew's birthday party, my mom started to sing the black version of Happy Birthday, and he looked down and was like, "That's not it." And then my brother's like, "I know what you're talking about." And they played the Gracie Corner version, which is like the hip hop version, and I was like, "What have we come to now?"
I don't like that version. I'm gonna go with Stevie, the Teen Teens, Teen Titans Go, because they at the time you couldn't sing Happy Birthday on TV, and they were making a joke about it. So they had to rewrite a birthday song where they didn't say the words "Happy Birthday" to you. Yeah, hilarity. Also, quick question for Punk Ass Phil and his fans, right? He stands with the common man. He stands with those who are oppressed, and when they strike, he talks about it, right? So why he not talking about his union being on strike?
Right?
Cause they dropped him like everybody else did.
Nope. He still got paid him dues because he in the new season of Heels. You can't get something like that without being in the union. So
Love it.
But is this
Love it. We are contractually obligated as the TNT champion.
Christian's
okay?
amazing.
So Christian posted a picture because everybody was like, "Oh, why does he wear the sleeveless like turtlenecks, and he was like, because if I took off the turtleneck and he like showed off his body, he's like, I'm better than like all these people. I'm 49 in my prime. He hashtag TNT champ. I'm just like, Luchasaurus, do you see?
Captain Turtleneck is great. He's brilliant.
Captain Turtleneck is fine. But Luchasaurus really can't say anything because he got that bra strap under his chest. So
Will you leave that man alone?
I just got questions about this.
I'm pushing his nipple up. That's wrong. See, now you said that. I can't see
It
nothing else.
is. It is though. It is. I just saw it. I
Don't
just
push the
saw
nipple up
it.
and out.
Oh
then
my
you got
God.
Darby out here.
So like,
I just want to know, how does Darby feel being like probably one of the shortest people? And he
That
got the platform shoes
we
on.
are the
He
faces
has the
of
platform
TNT.
shoes on.
I don't think Darby
He
cares.
has, Darby has the platform shoes on again.
Wait, can we reunite Jungle Express since they're all heels now?
And what did he do to his face? He didn't even catapult. He was like, I'm just gonna scribble and stuff and just walk out here like this today.
There's so much that we can be doing now.
You know what? I knew. See, I'm smart. I knew that when he got in Ricky's face that he ain't that tall. He wears those platforms during promos to be on the
Mhm.
same level.
Now Darby Allin's hugging CM Punk.
He wears them all the time, actually. It's just a little bit higher sometimes,
Gives him a
depending on
boost
if
of
he goes
confidence.
to the top rope or not.
Look at that. Look at that. You know what would have helped you, my buddy? You just put some insoles in. And like Christian said, I'm the champion. See, he said, I'm the champion.
Right? He said, we represent the TNT.
No, he's screaming now at Darby, I am the champion. You
I
can't
am
say this, I
champion.
am the champion.
So
Christian's great.
Christian gets pinned. Does that mean he loses the belt?
You know he gonna jump up and say, technically, I'm not the champion.
Of course.
And if Luchasaurus gets pinned, do they lose the belt?
I got a question because they never did this before. Is there a reason why Ricky is holding the title in the picture? Because they didn't do that for anybody else.
He did it for
Rick,
Willow's got it in hers.
Oh, when
I'm not talking about like Brit in them before.
I'm
They
pretty
came out there every
sure.
week and just didn't have nothing.
They
No,
had
they
them and they took pictures. They just didn't use them after like maybe a month or so because it got confusing.
But yeah, they had them lugging no freaking belts around for a good old 2 or 3 weeks before they're like, all right, it's over.
Ian Ricky
So
Bobby looks like that good kid in school that you just want to hit in the head.
I love the rap that him and Caprice Coleman do for Willow because it's so cute. It is so cute. Even though the hater over there is gonna hate on it.
I'm
I hate.
gonna show some love. I appreciate this commentary team.
Then nobody said I didn't like him. I just said I didn't. He looked like the nice boy in school.
Like,
Hi, Dolores. How you doing?
are we
I like
gonna
Fine.
Rachel
want?
and Ian.
Are we gonna want Kevin Kelly to come back?
Ah,
Oh, now Kevin Kelly dropping bars over in New Japan. My favorite bar that he's had, well, necessarily wasn't a bar, was that Jeff Cobb got his hair done by a lady named Katrina in California. He said Katrina in California like 9,000 times to the point where the other commentators like, "Are you getting paid for this?" Because like you
Is this what
mentioned this like
happened when
9,000
Andrade
times.
smacked Sammy Guevara?
are they looking at him in a room?
Yeah,
How far back am I?
Or is he leaving the building or like him in a room?
they're locking him in the room. It said no smoking.
Kind of foolishness.
They treat him like Goldberg.
No, remember last week he was about to whoop on what's his name?
But he,
I just want to know why they keep saying Miro is in action the day of, but don't tell you who he fighting. Who he
they probably
fighting?
don't know. Just like Britt Baker
I'm
said,
just,
that's
I'm
why
just
they
tired of
don't know.
typing stuff in last minute. I don't like typing stuff in last minute. Y'all are
House of
wrong.
Black versus the
Local
Acclaim.
guy who looks good and works cheap.
Listen. Sorry.
What?
Oh, and see, they have the Acclaim graphics. So I was.
Oh, I
He
was
was
like,
having a
what
good time.
did you?
He was having a
That's,
good
I
time.
thought you had something to
I'm
say.
telling y'all to listen. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, you ain't nobody's daddy. You live.
When Dad is speaking, y'all.
But on
Yeah,
the plus side, whatever local talent that they got to face Miro, he's probably making at least $300.
You
So
know what? I
shout out
tried to
to
make a
him.
morbid joke about that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. We live on air.
I want to say. I want to say that. Yeah. Where are they? Where are they in collision? Like, what town are they at?
I don't know. Probably Chicago. They're always in Chicago.
it's not Chicago.
Wherever they was last night, probably.
Boston?
No, that was
For
Canada. I thought.
Death Before Dishonor.
Yeah, where was that?
I think
Am
they
I
was in
tripping?
Boston for Death Before Dishonor, but I don't think for AEW.
I know they're in Boston for Blood and Guts. That's why I said it. One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching World Cup Wrestling Network. We are here every day. Every
That what it feels like.
day. Every
Oh, look. Y'all the
Did you
ones
sound a
who
little less
added shit.
enthusiastic? Like,
Y'all the
welcome
ones who
to.
added shit. I'm over here like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? And y'all, I'm like, well, y'all have fun with it.
Newark.
I mean,
Newark,
They're
New
in New
Jersey.
Jersey.
They went from Boston to New Jersey.
That's not a bad ride.
It's not. Can I pick it? Yes, you
Well, anybody on the show tonight who was on the show last night?
Action and Darius. Those are the only two, I think.
Unlike Death Before Dishonor, which was that was a little hilarious. It's like TK. Half of these people are on both shows. I don't know what's just live. Y'all already done announced Swerve versus Darby before they announced it on Rampage. Can we get some look? Can we get some organization, please?
Dolores, if that photo that I sent you doesn't work, I can send you another one.
oh no, I got the one, and then like Anika, I just snapshot it from the video. I just snappity snap.
But that's my second most recent photo. My most recent photo is when I just woke up, and y'all don't want to see that one.
We see that every time you get on stream. You don't
Wait,
ate and got
why
right
are you
up.
taking pictures when you just waking up, Sherman?
That's who he sent it to.
I'm sending them to somebody. Mm.
He told you he got a girlfriend.
Mm.
Girlfriends. Girlfriends.
Hey, live your life, be safe. Um, don't get married in Vegas. If your drink is salty, don't drink it. Yes, I know. I saw that on TikTok. Somebody said a roofie is salty, so if it's salty, don't drink it.
You don't got no taste. Your ass drinking, and next thing you know, you be dizzy somewhere.
All right. I guess I'll talk about it. So, like, I don't have a girlfriend, but also I'm only talking to one girl. That's the update for y'all.
All
Hey,
right.
live your life, bro. As long as it's not like an alien, like, because if they're from outer space, we gotta have a whole conversation about that. Like, why Earth? Why down? Is it really ghetto? Do y'all laugh at us in the solar system? Like, question.
Well, she sounds out of this world.
Do I really want to spend that on a smoothie? No, I don't.
Like, so, Sammy, we're in the same boat. Just just take it slow. Don't be telling me like, whoa, I guess we're a couple. Like, don't let it be, oh, we're a couple now because there's no one else. It's like, wait, time out. I just met you, so you're all. We're just gonna let's still get to know each other and see if I like you first.
I mean, I'd be cool with making it more,
Okay, what I said then. Okay, just make sure y'all on the same page. Is she ready? Okay, bye.
I cannot. So we have the House of Half Black. Well, some of the members of the House of Half Black. The Ass Boys and Bang Bang Gang. All at one time. I feel like Jay White should be with the House of Half Black. I don't know why. I just feel like it. Oh, Sammy.
Would you still think that if he didn't have his beard?
No, I would not. Sammy, BTE asked a very important question this week. When Kenny Omega was explaining his plan to go confront Don Callis, he told the Young Bucks, "Don't go out after him." Nick Jackson asked, "Even if you're rock hard on national television?" And Kenny Omega said, "Yes, even if I'm rock hard on national television." I thought of you and Juice Robinson when they said it like 3 times in a row. And then Hangman said it. Yes. Folks, if you did not watch BTE or Under the Radar, Kenny had a whole plan. He told them. They laid out specific conditions. He told them even then. So Kenny got beat up because Kenny wanted to get beat up. That does not seem fair.
The watch along last night was really fun, by the way.
I agree.
Lots of Toyota matches.
Yeah, I watched some wrestlers I'd never seen before, which was awesome. Actually, quite a few wrestlers I'd never seen before.
ALW got a kick out of Bull Nakano's hair.
Oh, dude, her hair is insane.
Was that like your first time seeing her?
I thought it wasn't because I thought she was someone else, but apparently so. I honestly thought Bull Nakano was a different woman. I don't know who I thought she was. I mean, in my head, I see who I thought she was, but I don't know the woman's real name. And then when Sammy was like, "No, that's Bull," I was like, "Wait a second, that's not who I thought was." So now I don't even know who I thought. I mean, I can see her in my head, but I don't know who she is. So I don't know who I thought was Bull, but now I know who Bull actually is.
I mean, we can't help you figure that out because, like...
Obviously.
She's a golfer now. Okay.
I was surprised finding out that Toyota's only like 5 years older than Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So like all those matches I've heard, like she's really young.
Yeah.
A lot of
because it's like
from back then were so they were babies.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rey Mysterio, I went back and I like saw some of his earlier matches, and I was like, oh, he has to be at least 20. And the announcers kept being like, oh no, he's like 18. He's 18. He's 18. And he has like, what did they say at that time? Like 11 or so years of experience or something like that because he started so young. And it was just like, holy shit.
Started wrestling in single digits.
I feel old. Well, Nick Wayne did.
Yeah.
I've never felt so old.
But those Toyota matches we watched, like Toyota's like 22, 25, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and we watched a couple Ryan Danielson ROH matches, one ROH and one.
Oh, he looked like a baby.
Looked like a baby. He looked like he was about 12 years old in one.
I saw one of his matches that I still didn't believe was him because he looked so young.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. There's
we
no
saw
way.
Danielson versus AJ from like 2004, and they both just look like babies.
Yo, AJ Styles didn't start aging until he went to WWE.
Right?
Yeah.
We got real philosophical like 3 a.m. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah.
Oh, are you talking about when we were discussing society's sexualization of women?
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's what it was.
Y'all be having these deep ass conversations, but in the beginning, we had to remind you to put women on your list. Look at the growth. Look at the evolution. Let's go, Jay White. Oh, shit. Damn, there he is.
Although I have nothing against if society wants to sexualize Finn Balor. Y'all go ahead with that.
Finn Balor sexualizes himself. Anika, you're muted. If you were talking, you muted.
Oh no, my niece is talking to me. That's yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm muted.
Okay.
She very, like, hi, how are you? Where the forks at? One moment.
Oh, like you ain't doing something. Okay, yeah, I understand.
Are you doing anything fun for your birthday? Or did you do anything fun?
Oh, she went out earlier for her birthday. You didn't see that picture of that waffle? That was disgusting.
Oh, okay. I
delicious.
did see the picture of the waffle.
It was not disgusting.
Cheesecake on top. It was not the
icing on the
Ladies
cake.
and gentlemen, if it did not have that piece of cheesecake on top, it would have just been a waffle. And everybody knows the best waffles are at Waffle House, and that was not a Waffle House waffle.
Honestly,
I just didn't put two and two together that was her birthday breakfast.
Ash showed up for your birthday.
Hey, Ash, what's up? It's been a minute.
I don't know, Hassan. I don't know. I want them both to win, but they both can't win. So, but besides your niece is still there. Never mind. But yes, it wasn't a Waffle House waffle, so it wasn't a good waffle.
Come on now, let's not do that. Let us not do that. Waffle House.
I don't make the rules. I just eat the Waffle House.
They ain't. Whatever.
I'm just saying. I ain't never.
What's your thoughts on waffle cones?
I mean, they're not bad.
Yes, they are.
I'm not a big cone guy. I prefer my ice cream in a cup or a bowl.
It's so sweet. On top of the ice cream, it tastes better than ice cream.
Now, there's a food truck here in Portland that does savory food in sweet cones. Like they make the waffle cone and then they put like chicken, like they stuff them with like stuff. And that's pretty good because you get the sweet and the savory.
So it's kind of like a giant piece of wrapped cornbread.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So I would honestly rather just have a crepe at that point.
Oh, say you like crepes, Ricky Bobby?
A chicken crepe, a salmon crepe. Like,
so you fancy.
There's so many savory crepes you can do.
What kind of
Well, I got a crepe.
People on Food Network, on this show from Food Network will fight with you over that. They would say that's not a crepe.
I got a crepe place just like a quarter mile down the road.
the people on Food Network would say that's not really a crepe, and they would be ready to fight you over that.
Well, they need to take it up with the French man who owns the place then if they don't want to call it a crepe.
How you know?
I think he's got authority over them.
Hey, I'm just saying what the chefs on Food Network said that time that lady tried it, and they were like, crepes are sweet. I used to watch Food Network a lot when I was pregnant because I couldn't watch anything I used to enjoy. So yeah.
My sister got into it when she was pregnant. It was like a whole Iron Chef, Bobby Flay, the dude looked like Bobby Flay, but he ate wasn't him. I didn't say it was Tyler something.
Yep, Tyler Florence.
I used to love order SCU, CSI, all that. Then I got pregnant and I realized that could be my kids, so I couldn't watch it no more. And Food Network was the only safe space, so I learned how to cook a lot of things I will never make.
We used to watch a lot of Food Network, and then all of a sudden, I don't know why we don't anymore. It's like we go in patterns. Me and my wife will watch something for a long time, and all of a sudden we don't watch it anymore for some reason.
Iron Chef is coming back. I'm in that place right now where I don't want to watch it anymore. But Cutthroat Kitchen, bro. Cutthroat Kitchen. I used to be ready to throw those with them people. Like, how you gonna do that? I made the perfect dish, and your ass just saves your money and just pick it out.
I actually told the owner of the crepe restaurant a French joke.
Did he like it?
Oh, come on.
He liked it.
Come on. What was the joke?
All right. I mean, y'all might not get it, but I can tell it to y'all.
Do you want to tell it to us?
Yeah. Why do so many French recipes only call for a single egg?
Why?
Because one egg is enough.
Yeah.
Because that's the word for egg in French.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Oh, okay.
We got it.
You know what, Ash? If that happens, then I need to take the belts off of FTR.
Bro, like, no, like,
that happens.
On Dynamite, right? They had the whole MJF and Adam Cole, and then at the end of the match, they're like, that little tease of, we're not really friends or cool, or I don't trust you like that. I'm like, no. This can last if y'all wanted to. I think they should win the belt. I don't, like, no offense right now, but if FTR didn't have that match with Bang Bang Gang last week, I was over it. No offense. I was
over it. Bang Bang Gang should have won.
I agree.
They should have won last week.
And it should have been Bang Bang Gang versus MJF and Adam Cole.
Yes.
I think that would have been a better. This whole tournament, I thought not Bang Bang Gang. MJF and Adam Cole should have went against Darby and Orange C. I think that would have been a better story. But Oof.
Miro.
Oh yeah, Adam Cole did have that feud with Orange Cassidy, didn't he?
Yeah. You know what I would like to see? If we're gonna do that, then I need Pac to take the belt from Orange Cassidy.
Not before Moxley hunts Pac down. If Moxley does not go straight up Terminator, this Dynamite, I don't know what
he can't. He can't because Pac is doing to him what Mox did to him 3 years to the same date.
I remember that match. Pac was being too logical.
Pac was being himself.
Pac was being too logical.
He ain't never changed. He ain't never changed.
No.
He's a bastard.
It's in his name.
It
was literally in his name. The bastard.
I told you what I was going to do. How I was going to.
You cannot be mad at him when he told you he was a bastard.
You're stupid. No. Someone needs to get hunted down. So if not him, the Kestra. Somebody needs to get hunted down.
Okay, I would like to see Moxley versus Takeshita. I would also like to see Shooter Moxley versus Takeshita. I mean, Wheeler Yuta Danielson has to answer some things like, why the hell you keep losing, Wheeler? Why?
Well,
Why
okay.
you really?
If they have a question of blood and guts, then I have a problem. I would have died. I was getting choked out. I was going to die. Literally die. It's not like I may have died. No. If Mousy didn't say I surrender, I was gonna meet my mama or
So if
grandmama
you,
or someone up in the clouds.
I don't know if you have a Twitter, but there was somebody said they had the picture of Yuna getting choked out, and they were like, Moxley had to like submit. Like, what did you want? Like, what did you want? Do like see Yuna get like, yeah, huh? And Daniel Garcia responds, yes.
Yes.
Just simple, yes.
Yes.
It's like, bro, that feud is never gonna end. I see. It's never gonna end.
I actually do love that feud. That could be a fight. That's a classic fight forever feud. It really is.
Like he was just like so flat emotion as he says, yes. Like, okay.
Speaking of Fight Forever, you can catch the replay of us doing the tournament on Twitch.
This commercial almost makes me want Subway.
My buddy came over earlier with Subway. He didn't bring me one. He just ate in front of me.
That's not a buddy. That's a booty.
I'm gonna fry some chicken after Collision.
I'm gonna eat a salad. Maybe some
I'm going
grits.
to bed. I barely keep my eyes open over here.
You know what you need, ALW? A Pepsi.
Yeah, we have no caffeine in this house. I went through this with Sammy last night. It was like, well, what you got caffeine wise? I'm like, we don't have coffee, and that's it. And
All right.
You ain't got no tea?
Nope. No tea. Actually, that's not true. We have caffeine free.
What kind? Oh,
We need poop tea.
what's the point?
I got a bunch of tea.
We often there is soda in this house because my son-in-law and my daughter and son-in-law drink a fair amount of soda. But they went camping for the weekend, so they took everything with them.
Damn. They some tea up. I mean, you could order something.
Yeah.
I be doing that to my job when I'm in box office, which is me by myself in the little booth, and I haven't had breakfast. I'm like, it's slow. I'm gonna order me some coffee and donut.
See, I don't drink coffee. It smells good, but by the time I put all the sugar and cream in there, it defeats the purpose. I'll just do hot tea.
Any of
I feel like people who have just straight up black coffee have had a very tough life. I'm sorry.
Yo, you remember the running joke on Jesus and Mara where they were like, when you get old, you you get old when you go to McDonald's and get a filet-o-fish and a hot black coffee.
No, I say no.
Right?
No.
I mean, that was my grandma's order.
Yeah, my dad drinks black coffee all day long.
But
No, I need some.
The Filet-O-Fish too. Like that. If we were getting McDonald's, that's what she wanted. She wanted the Filet-O-Fish, no cheese.
No cheese.
God, I would be surprised if my
Yeah,
dad
no
eats
cheese. That
McDonald's
cheese
in the last
tastes
20
disgusting.
years.
Look, when I was pregnant, I used to get the big breakfast from McDonald's when they had all day breakfast, and then get like 2-3 filet-o-fishes and eat them together, and it was the best thing ever.
Like, it gotta be out the grease. It gotta be like out the grease filet fish with the cheese on it with some pickle. Oh.
I used to get the plain filet-o-fish, go home, put some hot sauce, ketchup, eat my pancakes, my eggs, my biscuit, and my filet-o-fish with quantity.
Now the place I went to for breakfast today, they have this bomb behind seafood omelet. It has shrimp and 2 crab cakes on top. You think it doesn't work, but it does. It does
Yeah.
with a hollandaise sauce.
I got a wrestle trivia question if y'all want to try your hand at it.
Go ahead. What is it?
Sure.
All right. Name the women who were both Wonder of Stardom and World of Stardom champions.
Oh
I'm
no,
out.
boy,
I'm done.
I'm out.
I know like three Japanese women's wrestlers' names.
Oh
So
shit.
if it's not Julia, Shuri, or Mayu Iwatani, I have no idea.
You got two.
Kyrie.
That's three.
Io or Mio?
What did you say, CM?
I said Io or her sister. I think her
Oh,
sister.
yeah, Io, that's four.
How many are there?
Tam Nagano.
There's that's all five.
There you go.
Hey, look at us,
Look at
teamwork.
us.
But also,
Yep. Io, Kyrie, Julia, Tam, and Iwatani.
Tim.
I don't know, Ash. I don't know. Those would all be good to dethrone Orange Cassidy, but would be a
But it's probably gonna be somebody really lame that's gonna do it.
I'm confused about the whole Hook situation because, like, I said months ago, like, Jungle Boy should be going up against Luchasaurus. I said that before Luchasaurus had the title. That end goal, it should be Jungle Boy taking it off of Luchasaurus, like at Full Gear. And instead, we have him taking the FTW title off of Hook, and I'm just completely confused.
Well, he's a heel now, right? I don't think that would have worked if he was Luchasaurus versus like that would be two heels going against each other. I don't think that would have worked necessarily.
Well, he wasn't a heel when I said it.
Well, see, but that's what happened. That's what happened. If you're the baby face now, maybe, but you know.
Oh, here we go.
I guess
Tree monsters.
Hook and Jungle Boy are in this storyline, but really it feels like Jungle Boy's storyline and Hook feels directionless to me now that he doesn't have. Not that he felt like he had any direction with the title, but he feels even less directionless, or more directionless without the FTW title. So I don't know. It feels like they've really taken Hook off the burner. I'm not even with this. Even with the stuff that's put him more on TV with Jack Perry, it still feels like they've taken him off the burner. So.
No, when he
For
got
me,
back,
there's only one way to save it.
what?
Taz versus David Arquette.
dear God.
And as far as Ash's question, I don't think any of those guys should dethrone OC. I think Swerve should dethrone OC.
But as of right now, I'm not sure what Swerve is more of a mystery to me than Jungle Boy is right now because I'm like, okay, yeah, he has TV time, but he keeps getting beat. Yeah, he has a feud, but Darby keeps winning back. I'm like, make it make sense.
Like, if I'm booking, I would have an OC Osprey rematch at All In and have Osprey take the title.
You know what? Bump All In. And I say that to say this for two scenarios. More so the women's thing, right? The women, they put that belt on Tony Storm because they're going to be in England. I get it, but if you're not going to do jack squat between now and then why it's too much time between. You're not doing nothing with her, and I don't like that.
I don't think she was supposed to win then. I think Jamie was supposed to still have the belt, but then Jamie got hurt. I think Tony Storm was supposed to win when they were in England.
And I get all that, but I need y'all to improvise. I mean, last Wednesday, it was like, come on now, bro. What was that? It was Britt Baker versus some chick, and it was only less than 5 minutes. It's like y'all could have kept that.
Any word on Jamie?
Not that I've seen. Which means when she comes back, it's gonna be a surprise.
Which I like. I don't mind that at all. And then back to the, what's her name?
Agreed.
How about Thunder Rosa?
Today is her birthday as well. Happy birthday, Thunder Rosa.
Happy birthday, Thunder Rosa.
Yes.
Oh, now you have me
Because,
about
like,
your birthday.
Okay.
the last time we had Thunder Rosa on TV, she was in a tag team with Tony Storm.
Well, technically, she was talking to Puppy Khan about Collision, but we haven't seen her yet.
Did you call him Puppy Con?
Does
No, you
that count?
It's the Puppy Khan. The Puppy Khan.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
I mean, TV time. Everybody was all gun ho when Miro did it.
She's still injured. She's still recovering. They just had her come in because they wanted to bring more eyes to Collision, and they just throw her in there. So she just started back practicing in the ring. So, um,
My second favorite dropkick.
All right,
Tell
think
him who's
about
got the
birth.
best. Tell him who's got the best.
Toyota.
Sure.
Like,
Every dropkick is a missile dropkick.
the thing about my birthday is, like, yes, I'm glad to be alive. One more year, woo. But after 30, if you don't have anything planned, it's like just give me a nice piece of dessert and I'm good.
Well, why don't you
I
Like I try to plan. Like the plan. Don't want nobody to hear me. The plan was to go to Orlando because SmackDown was in Orlando, but oh no, crap came up that I gotta freaking be an adult. So that plan was not down the freaking toilet. So at that point in time, like, don't you want? Like, no. It's like just screw it. Get over it. It's just a day. I don't care anymore. That was my mindset.
So Toyota hits these dropkicks like the bitch owes her money.
They do. They tell her
100%.
she's getting all her money until she drop kicks them.
And don't act like you forgot. I'm sorry. But I had my money.
Toyota is the GOAT.
What? Here we go. Listen. I'm muting so I can hear Matt Casper's bars.
My internet going bad? Come on. I'm behind.
I can't. Look, I called it then, Ash. I called it then that it wasn't gonna last. I knew it wasn't gonna last. I got a kick out of it because I thought the next thing he was gonna say is he's got 3 days to live. But yeah, no. That's the only way he'll ever leave wrestling.
I feel so bad about the Eric Young situation because I would have loved to see him with the Wyatt family. That would have been bomb. And then him versus Sin, but then Bray Wyatt got
Huh? The Wyatt. Huh?
Eric Young. Yes, the actual idea for Eric Young to come back is to join the Wyatt family, the new Wyatt family. It was going to be him, Alexa Bliss.
Huh.
They said Mike Bennett as Sister Abigail, and it was like, what? Boo, ugh. But yeah, that was the firm ideas for him to be with Bray Wyatt. But then Bray Wyatt got sick, so that derailed that. And I think the pivot was to reform Sanity, which okay, cool. That actually was a pretty cool group. Don't know why it didn't go off the bat on main roster. And then Vince McMahon came back. He was like, you know what? Nope. What we're not gonna do is actually act like it's gonna be different. I want Paul. I didn't want Vince. I'm out. And I respect that. When someone is really good, right? You want to just be on television just to prove it. That kind of hurts. Like, yes, TNA is cool, but I think everybody wants to grow when you think you've outgrown a brand or, wherever you're at. So that kind of sucks.
I don't know. The people kind of pissed me off with the Eric Young news, though.
Who's people? And what? Well,
online people.
What? Screw it. What did they say?
Y'all want to praise Eric Young for doing this, but y'all also wanted to call Sasha and Naomi unprofessional. I see how it is.
Well, if they were doing that, now that's more so of why do y'all treat Naomi bad, not don't make what Eric Young did bad as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Boo fans, yes, boo. I wholeheartedly boo fans. But if you're just saying boo Eric Young, then like, y'all
Oh,
stupid.
no, I'm just saying, like, hypocrisy. How, like, it,
Oh, you're saying, the same people who are like, oh, you know what? Great for you, Eric Young. Like, excuse you, two black chicks with their jobs on the line, and as you can tell, they were right because this tag team division is still butt. And props for them to be there when Trinity won the belt. They were there. I'm like, I love this team. I love this group so much. I wonder if Jimmy got hurt because he wanted to be there for Trinity too. But he was in a cut. I don't know, but that'd been cool. That'd be cool as well. He was like, I want to be there for my baby first championship match at Impact.
That would require him to actually give a fuck, wouldn't it? You laughing, but when she was getting harassed for multiple days on end and had to leave social media, he didn't speak up about shit. So
I wanted when they had the tribal court, I wanted them to bring up that certain. It's like you didn't do nothing for this family. When my wife needed you, as I had to say, you just let her get bounced. I'm like, I need to be in these rooms. I need to be in these rooms and write this stuff because it's layups. It's layups. How y'all not think of this when y'all be writing this script?
they want to hire people who don't watch wrestling. They get mad when people who don't watch wrestling say they don't watch wrestling. And the same skill set.
Like, it's not the 90s anymore. You like wrestling is more prominent than storytelling. You actually need to know a little bit of what's going on to write for the company.
Do you? When you were under Vince, did you? Because it changed from week to week.
Besides that 78-year-old crackhead, it'll be more prominent it would be more better for if you knew.
but let's also be real. They are committing foolishness. Like, why did we have an EO versus Charlotte match, and why was that the finish to the match?
I'm not as heartbroken about that as everyone else could be because it was a great match. I don't like it. I get Charlotte winning because she didn't know Jenna. But hopefully
I mean, no one should have won the match. It should have been a DQ match. That's why you have that as an option. It's for situations like this.
But when you have a crackhead who does DQs like every other freaking show, I kind of get when it's like, all right, we have to have a definitive winner. So hopefully this EO gets a win next week.
But what I'm saying is this is one of those situations that like shouldn't be the definitive. Like all those others should be definitive. This should not be a definitive because you have one who's about to challenge the champion and you have the other one who's probably going to be champion soon. And like neither of these women needed to lose.
Same, Blue.
And
same.
Honestly, it probably hurt EO to lose more than it hurts for Charlotte to have lost.
I didn't think that Collision started at 10, but it feels like we are missing something. Like the Lord is like, this is only Collision today? It's only Collision. Y'all sure?
Lady, what are you saying to Daddy ass? What are you saying to Daddy ass?
No, put your boot back on. You need to get boot off. Do not take it.
He's not leaving him in the ring.
No.
Wait, what's going on? What are we doing?
Right? What are we doing?
Where are you at? Before I say
He's taking his shoes off, to like quote unquote retire.
No.
And everybody's standing around looking, wondering why he's untying his shoes and taking his shoes off.
Get
it
no. You
I
still
mean,
got it.
is Malachi going to come back out and do him like he did to Cody when Cody tried to take his boots off?
You still got it.
I will.
Put his
That
boots in
be
the
cool.
ring. He's gone.
Get your boots. Stop.
I mean, no offense, but it's about time.
Stop him.
I would have
Quit
loved.
playing. Stop him. Not on a random collision.
Stop.
Not on a
That's
random
right.
collision. He's
Just
Stop
just
you
having
got
playing on
you got
time. He's just
two
collision.
taking his
good.
shoes off.
I just
Just
want to know why his socks so high like that.
you
Why
got a
y'all
Justin Rose
looking?
that you could use to retire him. What are you doing?
Why y'all just looking
I
at him?
mean, as someone who was in the military, like you want the socks to go up to where the boots are. You don't want the raw boot rubbing up against your bare skin.
I can understand that because those are, how can I say that correctly?
Take his belt.
Not expensive boots.
Any wrestling boots are expensive.
No, I said Sammy was talking about his military boots.
No.
Those are made from
Don't do
things that I don't
that.
even know how to name.
Like
Last member of DX.
with
How
him
far the
and
acclaimed has fallen.
Dusty Rhodes, they don't need a huge title, but they could have let them win the trios once and then just let them drop it at a pay per view. I would have been good with that. With
Mm,
Dustin Rhodes, let him win the. I think we all agreement the NWA title before he retires, and that'll be great. It's like just those little moments. You can do it one good time, hit
Uh,
it and quit it.
I mean, we got to keep in mind that Billy Corgan runs NWA. Like, when was the last time he made a good booking decision?
If
That's
you
a good
give him
question.
enough money.
Nick Aldis went in the belt. Camille went in the belt.
Those were like
So,
three,
like
4 years ago.
6 years ago.
Oh no. Letting Thunder Rosa, Ricky Starks, and Eddie Kingston out of their contracts.
All right. So he took the boots out the
How was
ring.
that good for him though? Because that was his best talent.
Because he did not have to fight Tony Khan for that.
Mhm.
I mean, it's best to let a worker go when they're ready to leave, or you're gonna have some crappy wrestling.
And the one guy that AEW didn't take went to WWE instead.
Oh yeah. You know,
Now there's a new article out. I think Sean Ross said, I don't know who was it, but saying that WWE is now hesitant to take AEW workers because they don't want to look like they're taking all the people. And I'm like, my dude, you need good people. Take them. Obviously, you can
Like
take the women's
you
division
went for
because they
like
ain't
10
using them in
years with
AEW.
they went 10 years with everybody saying that they were just taking ROH talent. What, what's the problem?
I think X Pac is hurt, so I don't think he's wrestling anymore.
He wrestled a GCW event.
I know. I think that's when he got hurt.
Yeah, I remember he got hurt, but I thought he did another one after that. Another event after that because I saw him putting out a flyer for something.
I didn't realize he did another one after that. All right, so that's good. He's still at it. One member of DX still remains.
Mm,
Hmm. And now set like okay, let's say this is legit, right? What's gonna happen to the acclaim?
They're gonna get pushed further back.
Boo no, boo
I
boo
know, right?
boo.
Scissor me, Tony Schiavone.
It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. You can't go back.
Yeah, it says he tagged with Joey, and then the following month he faced Joey.
Yeah, and then he got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, I know he was online talking about he wanted to do another wrestling match, but I think Joey was kind of like, I think Joey kind of hinted it. He was just kind of over him, like it was a dream come true, but that was it.
Yeah.
But Joey been getting out. I don't understand GCW because Joey has been putting on great matches, which he consistently loses to people, and I'm like, this man is giving you his all. The
Oh,
man doesn't even
FDR
have a
playing
front
their
tooth
old
anymore.
games again. Man,
Okay, well,
it
okay. Honestly, side note with AEW, y'all gotta stop with these contract expiring and not saying nothing. It's like that's just you. They gotta do
They don't
better.
say
Come
nothing, but
on,
the wrestlers say something.
Oh no, I
like
disagree, Ash. I think NWA started to go downhill when they took the belt off of Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
oh yeah, like
Nah.
Trevor Murdoch was good.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he didn't need to hold the belt forever, but they didn't really have anyone. Trevor Murdoch's okay, but in comparison, it's not. I mean,
I mean, really think about it. You had Tyrus, who can not wrestle. Matter of fact, my 6 year old nephew cannot wrestle him as your champion. But his sole goal was to walk around with this belt on Fox News every week. But he couldn't get in the ring and learn how to wrestle.
and it's not even
That's
like he was just that champion. He was the whatever champion it is before that for the 7 defenses that you have to be able to then turn that belt in to have a chance at the championship belt. So Tyrus has been holding gold in NWA in some way, shape, or form for 3 or 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
which is
it's like
fucking
there's a
ridiculous.
way
That's
you
a
could have
travesty.
had him. You could have had him champion and not really have him wrestle long, drawn out matches and have him do moves that obviously anybody could do. You could have figured out a way, but instead you highlighted them, you showed them, and you broadcast them. The fact that you broadcast that move of him jumping off the top rope and like barely landing on his feet and pretending like he just took the shot from the world is something that should have never been on any kind of internet.
I had it built up in my head that JTG was going to be the one to beat Trevor Murdoch for the title, and
I'd have been here for that.
He's a
yeah,
good wrestler.
Honestly, because y'all watch NWA longer than I do. I kind of stopped at a certain point. The same thing with MLW. Yeah, MLW at a certain point. But MLW's gotten
well,
better. I give them credit for that. But NWA, when has a person of color recently had the belt?
Nobody. Well, I mean,
do you count Thunder Rosa?
I'm talking Thunder Rosa. Yes, I count her. But how many? How long was that ago? Because she's been at AEW for how long?
it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So every time
and
I hear it, they
the other
say
thing is,
somebody, even JTG. I saw him and I saw he's a good wrestler, but they ain't gonna give him the belt.
I
They
mean,
got a
isn't
niche audience and they stick to it.
I know we don't like it, but isn't Tyrus biracial? I thought either his mother or father is black. One of them is black. So I mean, technically, you got a person of color.
Technically, he is, but he walks around and acts like he doesn't give a crap about
Well, that's because he's a
He has
Republican. That's because he's a.
he uses that to his advantage sometimes.
Yeah,
He very rarely speaks on it unless he's like on Fox News and wants to present as something that he's not. So
sure.
that.
the two
Essentially,
best talents, in my opinion, though, are JTG and Fred Rosser.
mm,
but they're not pushing him. They're not.
Nope.
Again, they put the belt on him because they could get the belt on a place in which they felt comfortable to go for their audience. Okay? They promoted it. They showed clips of it. They know that he is there for a reason. Let's be honest. WWE might feel that way, but they're not going to necessarily put it out there like that. I don't know how many times I've seen Dolph Ziggler and JBL and some other people on there, and they don't say a word. They know their audience. Their audience is not necessarily all about that.
Yeah.
NWA, they like, okay, this is our audience, and we're going to stick to it, and we're going to have champions to stick to it, and that's what they've been sticking to.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can also kind of build your own audience, right? Like, if all you're showing is X people, then you're only going to attract X people to a certain extent, right? So if
Yeah,
you have a more diverse roster and you put more people on, you're going to get more diverse fan base, at
yeah,
least in
and I think
theory. I
that's what
mean,
it is. Billy initially started with the diversity, and he saw that wasn't making him money. And so it slowly changed over time to where he saw more money coming in, which I hate to say it. I mean, that's why Fred Ross is doing GCW, New Japan, and everything else because he gets
Mm-hmm.
a better shine and a better showing than in, NWA. And I wish more people would have more better showings. Now, MLW is getting better. I remember the
mhm.
time when I was like, I can't even watch this no more. When they tried to do Lucha Underground B version, they made me turn the TV off.
Um,
Ash,
oh,
Ash,
Chris
yeah, go
Adonis,
ahead.
he's pretty solid in the ring.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of other people.
Tom Lattimore. I mean, they've got some decent guys over there. I mean, they have some guys that can wrestle, but
It's just like if you want to watch a show that is bland and you're tired, NWA is probably the best place. I can turn it on
Does
YouTube and go to
Homicide
sleep.
wrestle there, or is he just a producer?
no, he wrestles there sometimes. He's not like he doesn't wrestle every single week, but he wrestles there. Colby Carino, who I really like, was. I mean, I haven't watched it since when Tyrus won the belt. I stopped watching NWA. I refused to watch it with Tyrus as champion. So I don't know who's there at the moment, but Colby Carino was there, and his future was bright. Kerry Morton, uh, Ricky Morton's son. They have some good young talent, but yeah, I mean, they lost. A lot of good guys. I mean, a lot of good people. Thunder Rosa. I
But
mean, we've talked about it. Thunder Rosa, Ricky
also,
Starks. I mean, the names go on and
I
on.
don't know. I don't know if we can still count Homicide as being one of the best wrestlers.
Yeah, no, I
legacy
mean, he's
wise,
somebody to look
absolutely.
down
But
upon.
like him today, is he still up and up on the game?
Yeah, I mean, he could still
I,
have a good match here and there, and he could still go a little bit, but he's definitely not what he was, obviously 15 years ago. I mean,
um, Ash said, Forbidden Door tag team match you would like to see happen from any company. And B, I must have missed something before, but Hassan says, do you like my sparkling ice water or don't like it? Have no clue.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm just not. I don't understand the
It
question. I'm
went,
not.
that's a
What's
Sammy
going on
quote. It
here,
just come out
Hassan?
of left field.
We need some
You're like,
context.
what?
Maybe he's just asking, do we like sparkling ice water? And he mistakenly put the my in there.
Right.
I don't like ice
I,
water, but I like sparkling water.
I
Are you one of those
cannot
people
have
that
sparkling water whatsoever.
drinks
So.
warm water or tepid water?
I like room temperature water. It's
I
better
had a
for
Like the
friend
me.
that liked
flavored
room
kind,
temperature
or
water.
just like carbonated water?
Because
Nope.
carbonated water sucks. I'm sorry. There's no way you can
AEW, I
drink
know
that.
what you're doing. Every
Sparkling
time
water
she
is
come out,
good.
you just shoot her from behind. Stop
Like
doing this.
Perrier water is good.
Yeah, my wife drinks carbonated water all day long, like bubbly, all
I've
day long,
never
or
had that.
Lacroix, or those like flavored bubbly waters. Yeah, all day
Ooh,
long.
don't drink liquid. It's not good for you.
Y'all know
I
what
don't
y'all
drink
doing.
that stuff.
Stop
I just
doing
drink
this.
regular water.
As for the tag team, I would like to see Trinity, Mercedes Monet, and Jade
Damn.
versus Bianca, Tasha Steeles, and Savannah Evans.
I want
Yeah.
to
This is
see
my
if it's
black
any
girl,
company anywhere. I want to see the Usos versus the Young Bucks.
bruh. People minds would blow because the Young Bucks would actually be like, "Oh, you want to see what we can actually do?
Right?
Okay."
Super kick
And make the
butt.
Usos
Oh,
look
did y'all hear about what happened at the preview for Cody's preview? Okay,
No.
so every time Cody has an interview, they ask him, "Have he is he in touch with the Young Bucks?" And his response is always, "Oh, we cordial."
We
And
cordial.
so they asked them when the news first dropped about him coming to a WWE. He was like, "Well, I don't, no, I don't know." Then at the preview, they asked him, "Has he been in touch with them?" And his answer was, "Yeah, yeah, I got in touch with them. Matter of fact, they gave me some of the film for me to use in my documentary." He's like, "Yeah, I talk to them all the time, them and Kenny, and I keep in touch with them." And everybody was on the carpet like, "What in the entire fuck is going on?" Because both of you all in interviews have been saying you all do not keep in touch, and now you all are like cool like that. What is going on? I was like,
Well,
I think
I
Cody will drop name drop just to get them a bigger check in AEW compared to he know they might not come over. He'll just help them get along because the more you speak somebody's name and you think they might leave, the more that check will go up.
but honestly, I just want to watch the documentary because like I want to see how much New Japan they show. Because in the commercial, I'm like WWE, they're gonna show another promotion for some
it's
for,
not. It's not WWE. It's Peacock.
but still
That's the
though.
limit. Also, when it comes to like the Young Bucks and Cody, like it's always kind of been like that, even with Adam Cole and stuff like that. When they're in different companies, they don't really mention being in touch with them like that. But if you go back and you look at it, the Young Bucks and them got in touch and were talking to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and that's where the idea of like all men in AEW really came from those conversations.
Yeah,
Like they've always all been in touch, but it's still kind of that the mindset when it comes to WWE, you're not really supposed to talk to other people, other companies, even though we know now and we see it more now that that's
yeah,
happening. When you look back at it, other people from other companies would always be around each other, be and support each other. Da, 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 da. When it comes to WWE, it was kind of like they had to sneak and do it. It's always been like that.
yeah. But
And
see,
that's
my
kind
thing
of
about it is Cody's seemed like his issue, even with the Ariel Hawane interview, it wasn't personal to them. It was the issue was to with the it seemed like TK. Like it
what
was
was
like he had an
that,
issue with TK, and they chose TK's side. I think after Brawl Out, they look at TK and go, "Really? I don't look at you the same way." I now see what he's saying, and they are willing to have open conversations about it.
I think it's also the fact that Cody still kept a lot of his responsibilities for a long time as an EVP when the Bucks and them kind of lost some of theirs. So
Yeah,
it's a lot of things working in the background and the foreground. Like it's very the dynamics definitely shifted.
yeah,
And I think when Cody realized like he wasn't quite ready to be an executive as much as he thought he was, um, he also saw the company going in a direction that he
he
maybe did.
wasn't happy with it.
And then also the fact that he pigeonholed himself, and now how do you get out of it? It's a lot. Um,
Yeah,
Well, and Cody has a different relationship with WWE than those guys do. He actually has a history there between, a family history with WWE that his goal is to still be at the top of that pile. That's his desire. Where I'm not sure the Bucks care a lot about that anymore. Like
I know they've mentioned it
they're
once or
happy with their main
twice.
event role and starring role in AEW. They don't, but Cody still has that desire. He wants to finish that story. it means something to him. Not just kayfabe wise, but in real life. I mean,
Yeah, I know Dave
I'm
mentioned
really
about
struggling.
coming to WWE, but not as much as Cody was. But I think they are at a point now where they think when you look at it, Cody told you you go down this path, it ain't gonna be what you want, and they went down this path, and it's definitely not what you want. And when you look at both reality shows, Cody was more invested. People came to him. He sat down and had advice. The Bucks, you go for it's like a good parent, bad parent, like good cop, bad cop. Cody was a bad cop. He had to tell you when something was screwed up, change it, redo it. But the Bucks was you can have a good time and laugh and joke. Oh, you get whatever you want. But now they see that getting whatever you want doesn't work. And I think he even had an issue with Punk coming in. And he tried to tell him, hey, this ain't what you want. But you want it, I'm gonna let you have it. And then he cut the promo he did on Punk and then he left. And then they had to see for themselves this is not what you really want.
yep.
What were you saying, Sammy?
I'm really struggling with naming it the dream match.
The
Ash,
bottom half of this statement, I'm with. The Elite
Ashley,
versus the Undisputed Era, or the Golden Elite, Coda, Kenny, Matt, and Nick Jackson versus Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. That I'm here for all day long.
I want all of these, Ash. I want both of these matches. When it comes to CM Punk, I will always say go back, go on being the elite, go watch.
No club. There's no club in there. What about AJ and the Good Brothers?
No, go watch
Mm,
the elite and watch when they were doing like their interviewing, like when they were just having chats amongst themselves. Um, and you will see like Kenny Omega's reaction to talking about CM Punk coming in, and how that played out. That is how and why I always call BS on CM Punk saying like they didn't want me here. You lie, Phil. You lie bad.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I have no idea. I'm not a fly on the wall, and I don't know anybody back there. Don't know anything about what's going on back there. But it feels like Tony Khan said, "Let's bring in CM Punk." Everyone said no, and Tony Khan said, "Too bad, I'm the boss. I'm doing it anyhow." Like that's how it feels. And if that's the case, then it is what it is. Then don't go through the motions. Don't what do you have these EVPs for? What are you giving these guys supposedly input for if you're just going to ignore their input and do what you want to do anyhow?
But see, the
That is the
thing about it
biggest
is
story.
Tony.
That's the biggest
Go
story
ahead.
that wasn't told. When they downplay the power of the EVPs, like, oh no, don't worry about it. They're fine. No, that's a big significant thing. And y'all are just and now you see how big it is when Cody leaves and a crackhead that don't like that has his friend acting like dogs is that controlling have your roster.
It,
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
but
decide
Tony was
between
thinking
Boston
I'm
Hug
about
or
to figure
Boston
it out.
Glow.
Boston Glove.
Boston
see,
Glow.
I don't know for sure, but it felt like in the beginning, it felt like wrestlers found an investor, and it was going to be the
Hmm.
wrestlers making the decisions, and then all of a sudden he decided, oh, I don't want to be an investor. I actually want to be in charge. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong, but that's what it
Yeah.
felt like. That's what it felt like.
The switch was during the press conference when someone asked, "How does it feel to work with and for the elite?" And his response was, "Well, we work close together, and I come up with the ideas, and I do this, and I do that, and I do this." And it was almost like a strike to his heart that, like, I put my damn money in this. What you
Yeah.
mean? I work with them. What you mean? Like this my company. You know what? I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna control everything. But to be honest, he brought Phil back because he was thinking 1 mil Phil
Yeah, of
and
course.
all his money he could see coming from the sky. But what he didn't realize is that everybody had turned on Phil. Don't nobody want to see him.
If you listen to Phil's promo, it was not Tony Khan who brought him back. It was Warner Discovery Media.
Yeah.
It was not Tony Khan. Tony Khan is well aware of the optics of bringing CM Punk back and what that sets in the locker room. Like, if you slap another wrestler and you because you have legitimate beef with them, but over something they've said or done, you get punished for that, and you lose opportunities for that. However, if you sit next to the boss and you basically lie on your coworkers, you get rewarded for that. That's the precedent that was set because of Warner Discovery Media.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're not there. They don't, they're not in there in the daily mix. They don't care. All they care about is what they think brings people to their television channel.
But you know what? What made it worse is that Tony gets into the press conferences and he says, it's me, it's all on me. I did this, I did this, I did this. And then when stuff hits the fan, it's, well, what was it? It was a match one time when he says, well, I took advice from old veteran wrestlers. So I don't know why. And I'm like, but you the one who just said 2 minutes ago that you were in charge and you did this and you made these matches. And now when somebody talks about how crappy it is, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I think he tries to come off like he's, kind of egoless and whatever, but I don't buy that. I think Tony Khan has a huge ego.
Well, you know, what's that movie with the baby boss? That's him.
Yeah,
You mean Boss Baby?
Mouse Baby.
Yes, that is him. He is boss baby. Except for he don't need wear a suit. That baby wears a suit and
Okay,
blinks.
so if we're going with Boston Glow, then that makes my match for me. So Boston Glow, ALK, and Sky Pirates. Triple threat tag team
Yeah,
match.
okay.
Does
Uh,
anybody listen to Taya?
Siri and Julia.
Oh, okay.
Is she talking shit to Chris Statlander,
I
or is
don't know.
she's shooting her shot at somebody? She has to be.
I thought I thought the match was over like 2 minutes before it was over. So I'm very confused now. Maybe
It's
she's
either
calling out
Tony
Jade.
Storm or Chris Statlander that she's talking to.
My right hand to God, I swear to God, I heard her cutting the promo, but I was so distracted that her lipstick was way below where it's supposed to be. Like her lip is here, and her lipstick was just all around, like above her lip. It was like messed up, and I just couldn't. And they zoomed in tight, so I couldn't not focus on that. That was distracting. It's like even if I can't even, let me. Even if you do the like that, that still doesn't go around your lip. Like you had to really be
Oh, she's
like you
shooting
had to
her
be doing
shot
some
at Britt
crazy
Baker.
stuff.
Leave poor Taya alone.
She's shooting her shot at Britt Baker.
Okay.
Oh, there she go.
Speaking of Siri, me and ALW watched a match with her last night, or I guess this morning. What did you think, ALW?
Say that again. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else in my head. I apologize.
Siri?
Yeah, I mean she's impressive. I mean that match with, first of all, that was the fucking weirdest match ever. That match with
Mm-hmm.
Hayashishita. So it went. First of all, the video was like an hour long. So I was like, okay, I'm settling in for an hour long match. And then 30 minutes in, they hit the time limit and it was a draw. And so I was like, okay, the match is over. So I turned it off on my side. And then like 10 minutes later, I was like, as I was getting the next match ready, I was like, "Ooh, are you ready, Sammy?" He's all, "I'm still watching the other match." I was like, it was over. And he's all, "No, they restarted it." So I clicked it back on and they restarted it for like 13 minutes and then called it a draw again. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It was like a 43-minute double draw. The whole thing was fucking weird. The match itself was good, but it was weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was supposed to be an additional 10 minutes or an additional 15 minutes, but it the timing was a little off for that second draw. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
supposed to be 10 or 15.
And, here's the thing. Like, I don't like the two draw thing either. Like, if you're going to give extra time, then get a winner. Like, you can't give extra time and then still have a draw again. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I understand what you're trying to achieve. You're trying to, tell us that these two women are so equal that no one can get ahead. But the double draw is dumb like that. I don't like that.
And neither of those women have been Wonder of Stardom champion.
And I'll say it, that match was exciting, but I said it last night. It felt like it was in second gear where all the Toyota matches were in third and fourth gear.
Mm.
So even though I know that right now they're the best of the best, when I watch them compared to like the Toyota matches, I think this Toyota and her opponents are better than those girls.
Like, the thing about Toyota is, like, her wrestling in the early 90s is the way that dudes are wrestling now 30 years later.
For sure. 100%. Way ahead of her time.
Question.
Like, any of her matches would translate well to a Dynamite today.
Yeah.
Christy Cage is about to fight. Does Darby or CM Punk have an alive dad? Whose dad is not with us? Because that will help decide who Christian is going to fight the most.
I don't remember if it's Darby's dad or his uncle, but one of them is dead.
It was his uncle. It was his uncle.
In the car crash, right?
Yeah.
In the car crash.
Did he have it? Did Darby have a dad? Because he might not have had a dad.
He did. He did. I've seen that.
Immaculate conception.
He said it during the promo against MJF. He had the dad.
Okay.
I have a dad,
so
damn it.
Phil. It's Phil. He's gonna have the biggest beef with Phil. That's who.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably. I love how on the Pigeon, when there's nothing going on, I literally just get an AEW Collision screen for like 5 minutes while they're at commercial.
Sometimes that happens on Fight too.
Yeah.
Me too. I have it on here too. Okay, well, it's not just me. Okay.
I'll be back.
I'm like, at least give me a bad commercial. Like, fuck.
Do you want to see the generic Viagra commercial that comes on Access TV?
I mean, it's better than looking at the stupid AEW Collision screen.
You need some help? Because you need to get rock hard.
I'm so fucking tired of
Juice needs to do
generic commercial.
Erectile dysfunction commercial.
That Woody
Harrelson, like
Harrelson.
Juice Robinson.
I haven't had a Hawaiian pizza in a while. And so my dietitian, I won't be having one.
Hawaiian pizza, I swear, is the most polarizing pizza. Either you love it or you hate it. There's no in between.
No,
I love all types of pizza.
The most polarizing thing.
Huh? What'd you say?
Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Because Hawaiian.
Well, the Hawaiian pizza has pineapple on it.
I know Hawaiian pizza has pineapple on it. That used to be my favorite pizza. However, everybody generally likes ham on a pizza. If you don't like ham, you like sausage. You like some type of pork on it.
Yeah.
But
it's
Hawaiian
pineapple
pizza
really the issue.
is pineapple.
Yeah.
I'm a pineapple fan. Put it on my pizza. Yes.
I like pineapple on my pizza.
Put a little hot sauce with some crushed red peppers on it too. Yes. I
don't know about all that.
I don't understand how you live with a Filipino woman and you don't like spice. That's odd.
But
that's odd.
For some kind of reason, I used to have an addiction to the veggie pizza at Pizza Hut. Jamming. It was during the time where I was turning into veganism, and I was slowly going downhill, and I was eliminating everything on the way down.
That's not even vegan. It's got cheese on it.
No, I was going downhill. I had stopped eating meat, and I was getting to like with the dairy part, which anybody who knows me knows I couldn't eat it anyway. And so then eventually I got to where I just stopped eating meat and cheeses and all those things, and I was eating all the weird stuff because I don't eat fish. I don't eat seafood at all. Now let me reframe that. I do eat fish. It has to be Captain D's beer battered fish. It can't be anything else. I don't like soft things. Pause. I don't like soft things in my mouth. That just don't work.
Come on now. You knew exactly what you were implying when you said that like that. We ain't gonna let that
No, I
slide.
just don't. That's why I said pause because I know when I get said it's gonna come out messed up.
Where's that pause button you created, guys? We need to run that thing right now.
I I forgot
I
where
was
I put it. I hit it.
he's walking down with the
But
title, and I'm thinking to myself, what title? Oh, it's the Owen Hart Cup belt. I'm like, what the hell belt does he have?
that was a bad shot, Ricky. Why you digging in
Last
your
year they made
behind?
them. Last year they made them take the belt and the title, like the
Yeah,
belt and
the
the
cup thing
trophy.
of the trophy.
So
Yeah,
Ricky out there digging for gold. The roller punkster. He got the buzz cut and he think he the crap.
The buzz cut means he's a heel. Turn heel already.
he's a
He trying to
heel.
be like Cody.
Breathes. All he
No,
has to do is breathe, and then he's a heel.
but usually, he there you go telegraphs it through his look.
But this whole little nightgown shirt look is not working for me.
As long as his shorts are longer than Matt Riddle's, because Lord have mercy, they had a shot of Matt Riddle versus Gunther, and Gunther pinning Riddle, and it was like
where? Yeah, right. Where were Riddle's
pause,
trunks? Right,
pause. This is
his
too
trunks
skin
were
on
gone.
skin. I need
His
someone
trunks
to have
were going to
pants.
high heaven and they just disappeared.
They were just gone. You could not see his trunks anywhere in
It's
that
like
picture.
I need some kind of cloth,
Right?
please.
I mean, no offense. Off that clip that we posted on online. Like I said, his stuff is already out there, so I mean you don't seen it all by now. No cheek ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I
I ain't seen nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I don't.
I mean technically
That's
when you see it, there's still nothing to see. So
that's
so
not my ministry. Um, I
so
don't. Mm-mm.
you don't need a
I,
magnifying glass to see anyway.
I don't really follow a lot of wrestlers after I refresh my Twitter feed and I saw Seth Rollins, and I just after that I was just like I'm not gonna follow y'all because then it'll be delayed when it gets to me. It's worked pretty well. Um, Although I have seen some that I also was not asking to see.
Open up your
no
DM, you'll see them all.
yeah what was
Thank you, Workers Business Network.
that was a crazy text. No, honestly, I don't look for that stuff. After Rampage and the Hulk Hogan versus Gottner thing came out, I watched it because I didn't see it. I didn't see the sex tape. I didn't know. I just heard that he said the N word on the tape. I didn't know nothing about the whole conversation.
Oh, he did.
No, I know he did, but I never saw the tape. I didn't really go in depth of what exactly was going on, and it was like, oh, that whole thing was interesting. Because like boo, yeah, like you had sex with your best friend's wife. What the frick is wrong with you? And then the dude
His best
recorded it. What the frick
friend,
is wrong with you?
his best friend wanted him to.
But like,
Listen,
why
I
would
just
you?
want to say again, for
But
those who have
Terrence,
not heard, Macho Man Randy Savage was right. The man said, you sleep with my wife. He said, no, I can't believe that man would think I'm sleeping with his wife, but you sleeping with your best friend's wife. See, you proved him right. He was right. That man was right. Just like he said, Miss Elizabeth ain't shit. I mean, and then she went with Lex Luger, and look what happened. And Lex, he got his own karma coming to him.
but like Terrence from Florida, you too rich to be this stupid. It's
Was he
like,
rich?
well,
Money don't
you're
make you smart. God damn.
you're too
Man, he was
famous
broke.
to be this stupid. I'll say that.
He was
Like,
broke trying to cover up behind his son. So
you just met dude. Like, he's not even your best friend from 20 years ago. You just met dude.
But see, this is the thing about it. He had been doing it, and that came from it. He had been doing it for a while. And then, first of all, the usually excuse that at the time that you did it, you were pretending to be Hulk Hogan. No, no, no. It wasn't no crowd around. if you didn't know you were being taped, there was no crowd around, so you knew what you were doing. And then on top of that, to say, I was just trying to get a stress reliever. If that's how you relieve stress,
Go
I
do
don't
a
want to be your
what?
friend.
Take a gummy. And then
And second of all, if you were gonna do that and you had been doing that, you at least should have took something for that. Cause that thing didn't look like it was right.
and then
Should have
the reason
fixed it.
why
Should
and
have
then with the
fixed it. All that
trial
money you had, you should have fixed it.
and then like with the reason why you went to trial because when even your case it was the Gardner people was just hurting too many people. They heard the wrong crackhead and the dude bankrupt like I'm gonna get you one way or another because you outed me. And so now that's why I got involved.
He was like, I changed the game. And I was like, okay.
It was a mess in
But
the
your taste
house.
still out there. My thing about it is you went to court, you won against these people, but your taste still out there.
Because and then I like the ending of it where it's like, yes, the
And I
trial
want to
was
send a
ended.
strong worded email to Triple H. If you can accept Hulk Hogan back after he said what he said, he did what he did, and he got that tape out there and X Pac. Why you can't let China in the Hall of Fame? She
Honest,
because she got a tape.
Well, Hulk
no,
Hogan
that's
came.
that's simple. That's not because of the tape. It's the fact that they have never really come to reckoning with what the fuck they did to her. The fact that
And
Shane was the only one in that family who still had a relationship with that woman. The fact that she got fired because her ex boyfriend went with the boss's daughter, and the boss's daughter knew they were together, and everybody knew but her. And when she went and asked for the money that she should have been given because of her position, her name, and her notoriety, they were just like "f you" and let her go. And the fact that when she tried to come back and have like the career that she saw other women having and other people who were of her caliber having, and they wouldn't even allow her in the door.
Didn't you know what the messed up part was? They showed a part of the episode somewhere where they had Triple H and China on the Howard Stern. I'm not sure. Triple H is Stephanie on the Howard Stern show, and Triple H was explaining why she got fired and what happened. And Stephanie was talking to, and they were like, "Well, they were never together like that. They were boyfriend and girlfriend." I was like, "Girl, I saw the MTV documentary of them two, and when they got engaged, don't play me like I'm stupid." That's one thing I don't like.
You know what else I forgot? The fact that they took back her abuser, but would not take her back, knowing what he did to her and how that impacted her. That is why I will always remain a Billy Gunn fan because he
Yeah,
basically told them
Double clothesline.
and came to be with her to try to help her.
more to the
not
Hogan
only that,
thing.
but Mick Foley tried to help her and stuff, and even had her at his house.
I'm not a Mick Foley fan because Mick Foley needs to shut the fuck up about shit he don't understand. Will Smith should
Yeah,
smack the shit out of Chris Rock, and I hope he would do it again. I will hype him up. I'll pay to go watch all his fucking movies to watch him smack the shit out of that man again.
listen, I was a fan. I
And
hope he
more to
slapped the
the
shit out of him again.
like the Hogan
So
thing. The Hogan thing he got into the Hall of Fame before the tape came out, so that's why.
And they still could have took him out. The fact they
They
haven't
did take him out.
hold up, pause. The fact that they have not taken Sonny's ring, the fact they put Sonny in the Hall of Fame and they will not take her ring and will not give China an individual induction, fuck that shit.
I will say this because when they put Beth Phoenix in the Hall of Fame, I appreciate what she did, but if that felt so shady to me. It was like really
Who clicking
before
on that?
before China,
Sorry, my bad.
really.
Damn.
I thought I had pressed something.
Shut
And
up.
I was like, did I really press something?
I looked
I was trying to do
let's talk
something.
about
Goddammit,
something
I
more
hit the wrong
fun.
button. I was trying to do this real quick. Y'all talking about it, so I had to put her up real quick.
Fuck that hoe.
What is
Pass
everybody's
around.
go-to pizza?
At this point, it is cheese and pineapple.
Mine's
At this time,
jalapenos and
none.
pineapple.
I like cheese. I deep dish. Yes, that's the way to go. I'm not a fan of like peppers being hot or I'm still iffy about mushrooms from places and I can't watch them clean it. So
Oh.
I go with things that I'm safe with.
Yeah, I like pepperoni.
Olives and pineapple's pretty good too.
I can't do olives in any form. They freak me out.
I love
I
it.
had a bad experience with olives when I was a kid. I thought it was great. So it's like, nope.
Yeah, that's definitely not a grape.
Like, what is this?
Eh,
This is
When I
not
order my
good.
Olive Garden salad, I tell them no olives. Um, and they make it for me and it's good.
I must
It's so
say, and I'm
weird.
going to say this with my whole chest, I love Pizza Hut, but I have a secret addiction to pizza from QT. Something about
What?
QT pizza. Just every time I got to get it.
The
I
gas
just got to get
station?
it. I got yes, the gas.
Wait,
Yeah,
from
I got
where?
Georgia
QT
from
gas
QT
station.
from Quick
But you
Trip.
know, gas station food be good sometimes. I can't
They
really
hot dogs be banging. They
look
pizza be
because y'all West
good.
Coast people don't understand the
Gotcha.
gas station chicken in the South. You can't.
Yes.
Mm,
Every
oh,
once in a while, you'll find a
mm.
gas station with like an actual little restaurant in the back. That's okay, but I'm not eating nothing off of that spinning fucking wheel. That
See, no,
those
see, no, no, no,
those
no, no,
things
no.
are
You're
fucking.
not. That's we talk about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things. When we
Uh-uh.
talk about a gas station food, sometimes it might have like a little mini buffet. You might have
Hmm.
chicken buckets or something. It's kind of like a restaurant, but
Hmm.
you don't really see them cook the food. It's just there, and it's good, and you don't
Like
question it.
now at QT you could buy a whole pizza, like a whole pizza.
The Little
So
Caesars
we're
pretzel crust pizza is the best for me. That's my favorite.
where I'm from. We got a gas station called Casey's, and they'll do all that, and they'll also do like donuts and cookies and a bunch of other stuff too.
Yeah, QT does it like ice cream and slushies and all those things. But my favorite thing used to be I can't eat it because it's slightly spicy. Even if you get the plain kind, I don't know what they put on top of it. But you can go into this place called JJ's. I think fish and chicken. They're everywhere down here. And
Mm.
order these wings. And people, the white powder, nobody knows what it is. So for
Yeah,
some apparent
yeah,
reason,
yeah.
us people like to walk in and say we want crack on the chicken.
Oh,
And
crack on
so
chicken.
they actually now know when people walk in and say crack on the chicken to put the white stuff on the chicken, and they do. And the first time I heard somebody say that, I said, I can't eat here. They putting crack on chicken. And the man was like, no, no, no. It's the white powder stuff we put on the chicken. I was like, what is it? He's like, we normally don't tell people. I was like, well, then you normally ain't going to give me this food. So, because it was like a line around the corner. And I'm like, I heard the food is good, but the fact that you
I ain't
said
gonna
crack
eat
is a
nothing
line
you ain't
around the
gonna tell me
corner,
what's in it. I
no.
will not eat anything you won't tell me what's in it.
All right, so
So he
I
did. He
looked
ended up
it up.
telling us, but I was like, bump that.
All right, so for the non-dessert stuff, they got pizza, they got wings, they got sandwiches, burgers, and they got like mac and cheese. Like they got a pretty good selection at the gas station here.
Oh, my husband, Scorpio's guy.
Eh,
Listen, I treat you all like, ladies and gentlemen, like I'm at home. Like I'm at home, so I'm just having a good time. I got people, my husband, my boyfriend, my side piece,
you over here like Blue, talk about getting
baby
texted with
daddies.
pillow.
Shame it again. I'm gonna keep saying shame it, man, was my husband until he jumped up, blew his knee out. Then I had to move on. But you know what? He's still my baby daddy because I need that child support. But because I used to love Shane as a kid. Oh, Shane come on, and I'm like, oh my god, Shane McMahon.
So
I
I'm
now
happy to
want
see Scorpio Sky, but what
I
does he
want
have to
Pizza
do with
Hut
any
now.
of this?
I want Pizza Hut now, and this is not good.
You want what now?
I want
Pizza
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 Hut.
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 Oh, pizza.
Like I want my pizza, but I also want my cinnamonis from there. So,
Oh yeah, those be so good.
I had teriyaki
or
chicken and rice
Burger
today.
King used to have the market corner when they would had the cinnamonis, and then McDonald's when they had the good cinnamon bun.
Mm.
You know who
Ooh.
got the best, like cinnamon balls? Taco Bell.
Yeah, no, if I'm going to Taco Hill, I'm getting the potatoes with the nacho cheese.
Wait, what? Did you just say
Yeah.
The
The
Taco
nacho
Bell?
fries.
Taco
no,
Bell. Taco Bell
the,
got the
they used
bomb
to have they
Cinnabons,
used to have the potatoes, like the cut up potatoes, and I would put them in nacho. And then
like the
back when I was
potato
in
wedges. Yeah.
college,
Ooh.
I get like the beef taco like three thing. Yeah, I used to survive off that. That's why I call it Taco Hell, Anika.
Oh
That's
my
exactly
god!
why.
Am I the only one who caught that? What?
I used to
I mean, that's what everybody
I
calls it
just heard it
here.
before. Yeah, we call it
like
tacky smell.
I we used to have
I've
one.
never heard that, but I like that.
We used to have one underneath our cafeteria in college.
Yep.
So when the cafeteria be closed and the grill will be closed, we go to Taco Hell. Well, you were supposed to get a receipt to show that you paid for it. But we would just circle back around. We like wait a few minutes and like we picking something up, swerve back around, and just pick up our Taco Hell and leave out. And it worked well. It was a great system. It's
Yeah,
gone
we
now.
flew into
We had
Luchasaurus.
Chick-fil-A and I forgot the name of the restaurant. I
Um,
know it was we had cookies and stuff. That's all I remember.
so we had our cafeteria. Underneath the cafeteria, well, before you get to the stairs, the cafeteria, you would have Taco Bell, the grill, and then the market in our alternate dining area. We had Chick-fil-A, Salsaritas. Um, it was a Pizza Hut. Then it turned into a Papa John's. Underneath that, you had Jamba Juice, a salad place, and something else. And then before you could leave campus, by last year, they put in a Bojangles. So we had a lot of good food.
See,
Mm.
Damn.
see, y'all had good food.
So
We had the varsity.
Yeah, no, they
we
wanted to make it so we didn't have to leave campus.
we got two Taco Bells, two McDonald's, and five Subways. Everything else is just one of.
That's cool
See,
though.
yeah. The
That
varsity
actually
came
is
into the
cool.
That seems like a
school,
lot for
but
a
it
town
was
with like
not that great.
500 people.
Yeah.
No, we got like
I know.
20 to 30,
I
depending
was
on if
teasing.
school's in session or not.
I was teasing you.
College
So
town, you know.
my home technically town has a pizza joint now. The marina, which has like hot dogs and stuff, sometimes wings, and the grill, which has like everything else, like seafood, steak, all that stuff.
So
See,
right
yeah, the kids
now,
got
my
more
town
stuff.
has like 20,000 people, but in a month it's going to be 30,000 because school's going to be back in session.
Yeah, we don't have a
Mm.
thousand people. We don't even have like 500. It says like 200, but if it's proper, if you're talking like hometown proper, it's more like 40 to 50.
See, I probably have
Damn.
to run through and but
That's so
like
small.
bash my head in. I've never lived in a place that small. I get paranoid.
We never had, we didn't have to have police. Of course, there was the typical small town issues. But it wasn't a bad place. Like I didn't have to lock my door. I didn't know people actually lock their doors except for on TV until I hit college.
So as of 2020, the census says there's 190,000 people in Vancouver, Washington, where I live.
I
And we're
didn't.
I
like
can't
10
even tell
minutes
you.
from Portland, which has, several million people. So
Let me put it like this: I graduated in eighth grade with maybe 50 kids. When I graduated high school, I graduated with maybe 175, maybe.
yeah.
When I started teaching, 175 was half of a class of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah.
where I'm from,
my
me and my
town
wife,
is
go
10
ahead.
to 15% of yours ALW. 10 to 15%.
So me and my wife are from the same town, and we went to a high school that probably had 3,000 people. And then when we were like 16, her mom came and moved her away. I mean, I already knew her. We were friendly. Came and moved her to Central Washington, where she ended up graduating from a school that she was one of 25 people. Her graduating class was 25 people. The whole school only had like 130 people in it.
I liked living in a small town when I was younger because it made me want to go to someplace bigger
Yeah.
and kept me from doing stupid shit.
Uh, so for my senior year, like my dad had moved like 2 hours south of where I live. Where I live now is where I grew up, but where I graduated, yeah, the graduating class was like 19, 21 people, something like that.
Uh,
I don't think I'll ever live that any place that small again.
But there I was in school of a graduating class of around 20, and I was scoring the highest in my state for my end of course exams.
hold on, I'll be right back. 1 second. My dog is
See,
I
in
barking.
the
mean,
city where I'm at, the population, well, not where I'm living at now, but it's close to where I'm living at now. It's 500,000 people. Listen, when you come to Georgia, we like to click together. But see, okay, that was weird. We had did I knew of police, but I didn't really know them like that. Only because near where we stayed at, it was a bad neighborhood and the police was scared. And so in a certain part of the neighborhood, if you didn't know somebody to get into the apartments over there, you couldn't get in. So it's like you had to know somebody, and if you walked in there and they didn't know you, you would get killed. And so the police tried to raid the apartments one time, and it was a police car flipped over to the side because they shot that thing up. So police stopped coming in there. So they just stopped coming to the neighborhood altogether. That's why now you call the police and you have to wait a while. I know. Was it? I think I said it in the chat one day. My nephew's mom, her car got broken in, and she waited over 3 hours for the police to show up. They was like, we don't know about it. Because people are breaking in cars. Then you have the water boys attacking people in their cars when they're buying water. It's a lot of stuff. This ain't
We
the
have a
place you want to be.
we have a little police precinct and a fire station, like literally maybe a quarter of a mile away from our
Did
house.
this man just ghetto cartwheel and do a jumping?
I don't know what this does. This what happens when you need drugs. I don't promote drugs, but sweet baby Jesus, your straight air is not going. It's not making your mind go right. It's like go to the doctor, get something prescribed. I don't know.
I don't believe in
Let me
mental
get my
health.
best Tony on about this match. Let me get my best TK on. Let me get it on. Okay, listen.
The fuck was that?
Puck out there having the
You just
best
saw
time of his
I
getting
life.
just
ready
saw
to
that
have a
cartwheel
super
and that fucking. I
match.
don't even know what that was.
That was
He,
getting ready for that one.
Yeah.
he
That's what I'm gonna. Tony. See how Puck is having the best time of his life. I gotta blink. I'm sorry. I cannot not blink. I'm having the best time of his life. He's out there having fun. Oh yeah,
he went
everybody
full
wants to
on
wrestle with
Spirit
him.
Squad.
there's fun, and then there's a mental breakdown.
Idiot.
He blowing kisses before knocking folks into nowhere.
Right?
Okay, so my TV's
And he
down. Are
burning in the
they
air like that. I appreciate him wearing drawers up under there.
all right? So my TV is down. Are they cheering or booing CM Punk? 'Cause I know they're booing him when Jari came out in the beginning of the show.
I think it's a mixture of both. It's hard to tell because my TV is really low, but it sounds like it's a mixture of both.
I asked the chat, and
Did
I'm like, are they is he teasing the crowd like
is he about to do
hillishly?
it? Is he about to do it? No, he just did an elbow drop. Question: Did anybody
I
notice
don't
that he
understand
put
the hype.
Christian over, and then Christian
Well,
had to move
apparently,
over?
He reversed the kill switch. It looked like
Are you behind? Am I behind or
I'm
y'all ahead?
behind.
I'm behind compared to
no.
Dolores.
I got Punk on the second rope,
I'm on the
Christian in the middle of
slide.
the ring.
Okay.
I got him just jumping off right now.
Yeah, he just jumped on mine and rolled through. Hey,
Yeah, I'm late because he
wait,
hasn't jumped yet.
that
He
looked like a
literally
three.
Just
What
joking,
in the
That
hell?
looked like a three. Did he not count three?
right?
What? What? What?
That is a big red
Oh,
bullseye.
oh,
That is a big red bullseye right there.
oh, oh, oh,
Oh, Christian.
oh.
Let's go, Rick.
Oh, come on, come
There we
on.
go. There we go. There we go. One,
Boo
There
two.
goes
both
his
these
foot.
men.
Punk bridges out. Fucking asshole.
Ain't nobody. Oh no, y'all gonna do my ex-husband like that? Oh no, he missed.
I want Christian.
Right?
Oh, he clipped him. He clipped him.
Mm.
Oh
Remember, you're
my
ahead of
God.
everybody. You're ahead of
Oh, what
everybody.
was that?
Oh.
Was that a spear to his hand?
Ah.
Oh. Come on, Ricky.
Did he spear his hand? I need a replay.
See, Anika just saw it. Ah,
Mm.
somebody's up to
Okay, yeah,
me.
I just saw it.
Oh.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to take him in the mid section, but he was a little high.
No.
Oh.
One, two.
He gonna hurt him. Oh,
Okay, yeah, his left shoulder did connect to the hip.
Yeah.
listen, I want everybody to do what Christian does when CM Punk pulls it. Oh
Ooh.
no, don't do it on outside. Don't do it on. Oh, he did it. He did it. My God. Oh no. Oh, just won't be having no kids.
Let's all just be thankful he didn't get brain busted on the steel post.
Right?
Shit.
Oh no. One, two. One, two.
Your head, Dolores.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
definitely hit him in the
sure
dick.
ahead.
He
No
definitely
spoilers.
hit him in the dick there.
I didn't spoil nothing. I'm just excited. I'm just excited.
But we
I'm
know who you're
so
rooting for, so if you're
excited.
overly excited, we know who won.
Who am I rooting for?
Not CM Punk.
Are
No,
you
I was
sure?
excited before then.
Yeah.
The move before the ending.
Shit.
Oh, I just remembered in that Toyota Kong match of where the one did the coffin drop.
Yeah.
I I am just not getting to the end, and I'm hurt.
Right side.
Oh, Jock in the trunk.
It is over on my TV.
Yeah, I told you
Okay.
it just ended, and I just saw the replay.
Let's go, Ricky.
Okay. Is
Great
Ricky
job,
a heel or
dinosaur.
not? I know there's shades of gray, but I need to know. I need to know what the storyline is. Is Ricky the bad guy or not?
No.
Ricky's a
Ricky
bad
on
Of
guy.
course,
TV.
he's the bad guy.
On TV. On TV.
Ricky is Ricky. He will do anything to win.
I can't wait for next week. Buddy Matthews
And and
versus
and,
Andrade and Evil.
That's 2
and
wins for Ricky
disrespect
over
my
Outcast Hill.
favorite wrestler as a child too.
I know we're talking about people
Here,
coming
here,
together. I need
here,
to
here.
have.
Next
Any
week,
heel that does this to somebody, that yeah, you really ain't.
Collision
He's
next
not a
week.
heel.
FTR versus
Ricky versus
whatchamacallit.
CM Punk. Ricky is not the heel. Ricky is the face.
Buddy
But I
versus
would
Andrade.
love.
Didn't we get that like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah,
And
Yeah, but
he
this
lost
time I
to
think it's
it.
like Mads versus
Run it back. Run it back all the time.
it's a ladder match. Yeah.
Give
Okay,
me
ladder
House
match.
and Ricky back together. I
As
want
long
that.
as they're
I
not
want them.
running
I
it
want
back
Team
in,
Taz to come out
weeks
together.
and back-to-back weeks, they've given it a little bit of time. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since they had that match.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
ladies
believe
and
it's been 3.
gentlemen, we are
Asleep.
done with the show, and we're at 2 hour mark right now. So we're gonna hurry this up and get up out of here. Okay, so let's talk about the
Y'all sure you
schedule.
don't want to go 8 hours?
Fuck him.
Tuesday.
Fuck no.
It's Tuesday is Seeing Stars at 10 a.m. You say Twitch exclusive. And then on Tuesday night at 10:30, which we're live on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, is the cookout. Make sure you pull up a seat. We'll be here for you. Wednesday is all for night. That's at a new time of 11:30. Keyword, ladies and gentlemen, we will be here at 11:30. And you know what it is? A Twitch
Mm.
exclusive, okay? So make sure you're there for that. Then on Thursdays, starting August 30th, right? We'll be having the aftermath of Dynamite, okay? So make sure you're there. If you're not, I'm gonna have to come find you, okay? Friday is Friday Night Fights. That's at 8 p.m. Live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Make sure you're there. Be there, be square, okay? Now, Saturday morning at 11 a.m., which you saw this morning, is Under the Radar. And you know what it is? A Twitch exclusive. Bow, 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 bow. You caught CM and ALW this morning talking about everything you might not want to watch, but you definitely want to be informed on. Okay? And then Saturday night is all right. That's with us here right now watching AEW Collision. If there's any pay per views, we're watching that too. I'm hoping we stay like that. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got two watch alongs coming up soon. That is the Great American Bash. Da, 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 on July 30th. Okay. Then you have SummerSlam on August 5th. Okay. So make sure you're here for that. We're here just about every day. Check the community tabs. Check all of our socials. LinkedIn is now everywhere. So you make sure it's easy. Tap, 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 tap. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we want to wish our own Anika happy birthday. Bow, 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 bow. All that beauty radiating everywhere.
I
Okay?
ain't gonna mute my
So
mic. I'm a grown ass man. I can say something. I can say something.
you can't say nothing. I'm trying to get up out of here. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Workhouse Wrestling Network, for CM, the beautiful CM, Slammin' Sammy Joe, the cook and the drinker, the beautiful Black Queen, Anika, ALW, the father, the
Wise man.
workhorse, the workman, the
Wise man.
wise man, yes, and me, the crazy girl who don't sleep, okay? Dolores, we gonna be here, okay? So make sure you're here, okay? Because I don't want to have to come find you in your house, okay? And y'all don't want me to do that. CM has already told me not to get any charges, and I'm trying not to. Okay, so make sure you're here. And again, happy birthday to Anika. Sammy Joe's coming up. We'll catch you later. And like I said, a peace.
A town down.
Bye.